Welcome back. In this week's Writer's Minute, I'm here with Elizabeth Kane Buzzelli, local author. Thanks for being here, Elizabeth.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Now, you just had a book come out. It's called Dead as a Dolly, but you actually
it's called Dead Little Dolly.
Dead Little Dolly.
Dead Little Dolly.
Somebody put it wrong now. Well, you have a whole series.
Yeah,
on
this is the fifth in the Emily Kincaid series, and they all take place here in northwestern Lower Michigan, and most of them are based in Leetsville, if you've ever heard of Leetsville, on 131.
Okay.
Between Kalkaska and Mansalona.
Yeah.
And Dead Little Dolly begins in the cemetery in Leetsville with Deputy Dolly kneeling beside the grave of the most famous person the most famous dead person in Leetsville, who was a bearded lady with the Barnum and Bailey Circus back in the early 1900s. So very, very fun, the whole thing. It is a kind of serious book. I write for women, women's mysteries, because I like to examine the relationships between women. And then it ends out in Norwood, right on the shores of Lake Michigan. So all my books are laid up here.
Yeah, I was going to say, so they have a pretty common theme as far as location. Would you say it's pretty common theme throughout your series?
Oh yeah, Traverse City, certainly, because she works for a newspaper, a nameless newspaper in Traverse City. And this whole area, it's just, I came up here about 8 or 9 years ago, and I found so much to write about, and so many hidden places, and so many secrets. Who wouldn't write?
And you actually work at NMC. You do creative writing classes. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I've got one coming up I'm excited about. It'll be this fall, and it'll be a seminar working with people who have novels in progress. Bring the novel to the class, and we will work with each other, help each other, because there isn't enough of that. When people are in the midst of a book, they feel so alone.
Well, there's that, and I'm sure a lot of writer's block, kind of helping to inspire new ideas, possibly. So.
I hope so. I hope that's what I'm there for. I love getting out and teaching.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's a big thing.
And what would you say, what is your biggest advice for young writers?
First of all, read. And if you don't read, please don't try to write.
Yeah.
I've had people like that in classes, but I don't read anything. Excuse me. But not only read, but write, and get your work out there. And never be discouraged. Just keep going. I've seen too many people make it at a later time than they had expected to make it, but when they did, it was the biggest moment of their lives.
That's awesome.
And then I've seen too many people stop too soon. They give up. They think it's going to be easy. There's nothing easy about being a published writer.
And you said that you also have a new series in the works. When can we expect that?
This other series, which takes place in Texas, of all things, and I've never been to Texas, but somehow my editor thinks I've nailed it. The first one comes out in March of 2014. And at the moment, I'm beginning work on another series which will be about murder in a polygamous cult.
Oh boy.
Yes.
All right. Well, lots of exciting things. I mean, very deep stuff. Murders.
A lot of murder.
A lot of murders. But it sounds like, we have a really great series here. And we will have the information on our website where you can get Elizabeth books. But thank you so much for coming in, Elizabeth.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Thank you.